Wafflestick, and welcome to my single player series. We are currently on episode 4, and it's very strange to hear that. So you may have seen 3.5, that was the announcement video saying, hey, buildcraft was taken out of this world. And let me do a short explanation of why this has happened. Yeah, buildcraft messed up on me. I was building a quarry, I built it. I went into the UI, the game crashed. I couldn't get the game to come back on. I kept going into Forge and trying to play buildcraft, but unfortunately, it just kept crashing. And so I looked it up. I'm in 1.11.2. This is an alpha stable version. And I was under the impression that an alpha stable version would work, and they said do not expect it to work to any certain degree, and I was like, oh, okay, that may be the issue. It was just a really sloppy version of buildcraft, and I don't want to go back to 1.7.10 for the official stable build. It just, I don't know. I mean, we've gotten so far in vanilla Minecraft, like shulker boxes and elytras, that going back without my concrete, without my elytra, without my shulker box just sounds meh. I was just like, no, let's not do that. Let's just go ahead and convert this world into a vanilla experience. So here we are on my single player series, and now we're done with that opening speech. I have went over to the nearest village and collected some of this. Yeah, we have some bookcases. I actually filmed the intro going to the village, but I had deleted all the clips because I have to restart my episode over. I wish I would have kept it in there. But there is a village about 600 blocks this way behind my base, and it's in the ocean biome. Well, past the ocean biome in the savanna biome. So that's kind of something to note. And we did get some player suggestions implemented over here onto our base opening. And I wanted to explain something. This is going to change. This is going to change my base plans. I'm going to be going to another biome sometime in the near future, but for now we are going to be building a starter base here. So let's go ahead and get on with the episode, and I'll show you what changes I have made to my base entrance. How about that little swoosh sound for 1.12? That's cool for your advancements. It's got that little swoosh. Oh, it's so cool. But to begin things off, I wanted to talk a little bit about the suggestions that have been implemented into my base entrance. And I want to start off with a very talented YouTuber's suggestion of putting in cobblestone in my build. And it was such an obvious thing that I had missed. I was like, oh man, you are totally right. I need to do that. Vidagavia had recommended that I put some cobblestone in. So thank you very much. And correct me if I pronounced your name wrong. I think I got it right, but you know, there's a slight chance that I had totally failed on that. And so we do have a couple more to mention. We have Llama Freak's suggestion of adding color, which I had twisted with a suggestion of spiraling leaves. We have the spiral leaf effect from Corey Kern, and I think that looks great. It does add a little bit of color, but not enough color. I think we need some other colors in this little mix. But just from this side, look how cool this looks. I love the leaf suggestion. Thank you, Corey Kern. That's great. Now, if we were to kind of pop up here, I've got to do a little bit of both on each side. I'm going to remove that. Don't worry. We need to put cobblestone on that side and put more leaves on this side. So basically how I do the leaves is by just kind of going upwards like this. I mean, it's very simple. I mean, I just jump and place them until I get to the very top. Kind of like a spiral effect. Maybe that's a little bit too high before we go. Yeah, okay, that's fine, I think. It doesn't need to be super symmetrical, but if we were just to kind of place these leaves in like that, we should get a good effect from that. Okay, that could be cut out the corner, but yeah, you get the idea. And now I just got to put in some cobblestone on this side, and we should be good for now. All right. Let's get an idea of what this is going to look like. I have put in the leaves. I have done everything that we said we were going to do. Oh, yeah. That is nice. Oh, yeah, that. How about that? How about that cobblestone? How about those leaves? How about that glow? Oh man, I like it. I need to fix some of this plank work because I think maybe a creeper blew up here. I don't know what happened. But yeah, I like it, guys. I like it a lot. So because buildcraft had made use of a bunch of our diamonds for the quarry, they are gone. So I think like 11 or 12 diamonds are gone now. We're going to have to replenish that by going mining. And we're going to be doing a time lapse. So let me know, in your opinion, do you like time lapses? Is it your sort of thing? I've had a couple of people to say they like them. I personally like them because I can just kind of chill, put on a podcast, go mining, and be recording it in the background. I just think it's fun. But let me know your opinion down in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and get a rolling with this thing because I want some good stuff. You know, after that time lapse, I ended up getting addicted to this podcast and just playing, and I got to level 29. I was like, holy cow, but I ended up with an incredible amount of resources for a non-fortune pick. I mean, take a look at this. Holy moly. That is a lot of stuff. And not only that, but I'm going to go hunting for some mobs until we get to level 30. That's strange. We're going to have to fix that. But yeah, I'm going to go mob hunting until I get to level 30, and hopefully we'll get a good enchant on a pickaxe. Oh, geez. Yeah, it's time to get inside. There's a witch out here. There's a creeper. Leave me alone, creeper. Hopefully you won't bother me. Okay. The spider chasing me as well. I mean, it just keeps going. The list does. Okay, I think we're good. I'm just going to go ahead and give this a shot. If we were to start out with some pickaxe for our level 30 enchant, things should go quite smoothly. Let's see, do I have any sticks? I do have a couple there. Go ahead and put those to our crafting inventory. About crafted a diamond hoe, that would have been terrible. And I need lapis, which should be in here. We've got plenty of that. Do I have a chest? Yeah, I was wondering if I put a chest there or not. Let's go ahead and give this a shot. So if we did put a diamond pick in here, we would get an efficiency 4, which is a nice start. So there we are, made the advancement, just an efficiency 4. Well, you know, I guess it could be worse. But, you know, I need to do an AFK fish farm, but I'm not going to do it on camera. I'm just going to kind of put it together off camera, start doing some AFKing and get some strong gear. And I think we'll be where we need to be. Combining stuff. We've got an Unbreaking 3 Lure 1 from the enchantment table, and that is going to be combined with Luck of the Sea. Can we get that any cheaper? No, that's going to be much more cheap. So we got an Unbreaking 3 Lure 1, Luck of the Sea 1. That's better than nothing, but we can see if perhaps we could get another Lure 1 or Luck of the Sea 1. And just polish it off. So we can just go and pop this in there along with that. Just a breaking one. So we have that one to combine, and that should be everything. that should be everything that we can get right now. I'm going to AFK for a bit, not too long, and see if we do get like anything from this. I doubt we will, since it is only one, but if we can get a good rod, that'd be a good start. Okay, I went through the preliminary process of going through the first session. I didn't get much. I got a depth strider 2. That's really the most important thing out of the chest. Everything else is quite junk, except for that bow. It's a power 3, which isn't terrible. But, you know, we still got to do some work and try to get some rods. I have repaired this. We are good to go for another session, and I'm going to head to bed. I am wore out, but it will only be a second for you guys. We'll see you on the other side. I already seen a mending unbreaking rod. There it is. Take that. And we got lure 2. Excellent. What else do we have? Ooh. Ooh. Wow. A fortune 3 already. What? I can't even get those regularly. That's strange. We got an unbreaking 3 rod, curse of vanishing. Not really interested in those. So we now have mending. But unfortunately, I do not have luck of the sea. However, I've got 25 levels to spend, so let's work on it a bit. And I'm going to go AFK again, probably. After some thought, I have decided I want to work on my base a little bit. And, you know, where buildcraft had went out, it had totally thrown my plans off. I was going to do a quarry. I was going to get some really good stuff. But, you know, that's fine. And this changes a lot on this series. I mean, if you think about it, buildcraft was going to be more of a temporary thing. This is more of a permanent thing now, the single player series. There's not going to be resets, so I got to think really hard about what I want. And especially in the early game, like you got to kind of set what you're going to do. And I have decided what base I wanted to do. The main base, the main concept, which I don't want to reveal right now because it's a really cool idea that I don't see used often, and it's going to be a massive base. And when I say massive, I mean it's going to be a lot bigger of a project than what I have on the Waystone. Way bigger. Because obviously, you know, you put a lot of work into something, and if it gets reset, then it's like, well, you know, we kind of got to do this again. But on this series, fortunately, we do not have to worry about that. We just keep going with our single player survival series, and we have it in the background just kind of waiting on us to work on, to tinker with every now and then. But yeah, I'm rambling on. Let's go ahead and clear out a nice section for the space. That way we can get some manual setups until we go to the end, get our main setups, and then we'll move to our main base. That's kind of what my goals are right now. Just getting things set up in the starter area, and then moving to a bigger area. I was AFK for a moment, and we have got some of the decor inside of our starter base. I went with a spruce and oak, sort of like I did with the starter home. However, I have implemented somewhat of an arch. We're going to be customizing this a bit more to make it look more like an arch. Of course, we do have this circular room, which I haven't decided what I want to do with yet. We've got to put in some stuff, make it look dandy. We have this little furnace smelter that we had in our video a couple of days ago, and it's looking nice in here. I really like this effect. We've got to fill in maybe a couple more spots just to kind of give it some character. If I go in any direction with that log, there we go. And, you know, something in the cracks to kind of accentuate it. Maybe some birch leaves if we can find some. But yeah, we can speckle little glowstone pieces. Since we do have our nether portal now, we can go searching for some glowstone. And this is going to look really nice. I've scattered the floor a bit, but it still needs a bit of work. And we've got to do the walls with some similar decor that we have up here. So I will continue working on that. I have a bunch of saplings from a spruce that I had grown. I've got a bunch of bone meal too. I don't know where my bone meal is. Oh yeah, I kept on trying to bone meal the tree and grass was blocking it. It's really weird that grass does that. I keep forgetting and I'll use all my bone meal. I'm like, why isn't this growing? And then I break the grass. And we've got ourselves a big spruce tree. And I get a bunch of logs, a little bit more than necessary. But, you know, we'll still have to have some for this room if we want to go with the same design theme. We finally have all the logs in and also the birch leaves. I think this looks really good. I love the earth tone colors and how they mesh together. I mean, really blends in well together. Now we just got to do the walls, which we're going to take inspiration from this room up here. We'll just go take a look and just kind of see how we've done the walls, because I really love that distorted effect that we've made. We got the column work with andesite, we got some mossy cobble, and it looks like we've stuck with some cobblestone fences as well. I'm not going to do much of the mossy cobble because I don't really have any, and I don't really feel like making a lot of it. I mean, do I have any vines on me? Fortunately not. I do not. I was thinking maybe I had some vines, but yeah, we'll just stick with the regular cobblestone. And I think the logs bring in enough color along with some of the floor planks. I think it'll be fine. We'll go ahead and give it a test run. I took about an hour break. And, you know, just kind of sitting on the couch in the living room, just kind of chilled, watched some YouTube videos, and it had changed my mind. I came back and got some mossy cobblestone, and we have put it into the walls. Originally, I wasn't going to do this. I started thinking to myself, I mean, the swamp biome is right across that mountainside. Am I really that lazy? I mean, come on. And I ended up coming back and getting it done. It has paid off. It looks great. I like how the consistency keeps whenever we do put in the mossy cobblestone, because you begin looking at the ceiling without it and you're like, okay, there's a bunch of gray in this room. A bunch of gray. So bring in the mossy cobblestone, it keeps the design consistent and it looks much better. Trust me, I was trying some with the cobblestone. I was like, there's something missing. There's just something I need to add to this. And you know how I am. If you watched me through season 1 of the Waystone, I love mossy cobblestone. It is one of my favorite blocks. It could go really bad or it could go really good. And in this situation, I think maybe there's just a little bit much, maybe not. Let me know your opinions down in the comment section below. I think in this case, it looks really good. So let's go ahead and, I guess, wrap up today's episode and look back and say a job well done. That looks crazy from the outside. Oh. But I think that's going to be about it for this episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching, and I want to say a huge apology to the people who wanted buildcraft. I'm sorry I took it out, but some of you are excited, so it kind of goes both ways. But you guys have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in a video later down the road.